Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Safia.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, all of you just bring your science book. Huh? Last time also, I didn't get time to do the questions of science book. So today we'll do some questions.
Ma'am, only textbook.
Textbook only. You can write answer in the textbook only. A pencil, you can take a pencil and a science notebook. If you are ready. Abdullah, you don't have a science book, but I'll read the questions so that you can understand. Just once again, you take pictures, just ask one of your friend, either Mudabbir, Mozam, Saklen, or Ahmad, Munib, anyone. Just help Abdullah, send the screenshots of the textbook exercise.
Ma'am, which exercise again?
We'll be doing on page number 118. Will be, I'll tell you which exercise you have to do at home. Some questions we'll do in class and some will do, you can do at home. Okay. Last class I gave you 4 true and false for homework.
Yes, ma'am.
Remember
The
that?
first answer is true.
Yes, gravity is a force is true. Second one.
Again,
Mass
true.
is measured in newtons.
What page number?
No.
I just got my book. Is measured in kg.
Yeah, so that is false.
Ma'am, that's false. So I'll answer that false. Then 1 kilogram kg is about 10 newtons. True. And the last one is also true.
Yes. Okay. So everyone has joined. Amina, have you brought your book? Farhana, brought your book, science book. Okay, switch on your cameras now.
What pages do I have to send to Abdullah?
Send all the pages, Namuni,
Of what?
of this chapter, course, last chapter. Okay,
Mass and weight, no?
mass and weight. Yes. Okay. So what did we do? Just have a recap on the last class.
We
Those who
did.
are absent also, so that they can revise. So what did we do in the last class? Yes, Munib, you started. Tell me.
Newton. Ma'am, we did that formulas.
Formulas we did, and what else? Main topic. What were we doing?
Weight, difference between weight and mass.
Yes, excellent. We did mass and weight. What is the difference between mass and weight? Amina, what do you remember about mass and weight? What did we do? What is the difference? You can say one difference about mass and weight.
Weight is measured in newtons and mass is in kg.
Yes, weight is measured in newtons, mass in kg. What else, Afia? You remember? Munib, where have you gone now? Munib, switch on your camera. Yes, Afia. Any other?
Sending pictures to Abdullah.
Oh, right now only you are sending? Okay. Okay. Yes, Afia. What other differences you have?
I can eat also. I can eat.
Yeah.
Ma'am, only one we did, right?
No, we did 4. Okay. 4 major differences are there. One
Ma'am,
told by
if mass increases, force of gravity also increases.
Correct. Force of gravity increases, but that is weight also increases. But what is the difference? This you are telling about the similarity, right? When mass is more, gravitational, matlab weight is also more. But what is the difference?
Ma'am, the meaning of gravity is like gravity is dependent upon the mass of two objects, the
Correct.
distance between them, and weight is a measurement of how strong the gravity
See,
pull
weight
the
and
mass.
gravity is same. Huh? Weight and gravitational pull is same. So you can say weight also, you can say gravitational pull. Because what is weight? Weight is the pull with which it is attracted towards another object, right? So in this case, Earth is there, so we call it weight. Okay.
Ma'am,
Weight,
kg. Mass is kg.
mass is kg. She told, na? Amina told mass is kg. Muazzam, what other difference can you remember between mass and weight? Tell me, mass remains same. What is your mass on Earth and what is your mass on Moon?
Ma'am, mass will be different on Earth and Moon. The weight will be
Mass, you are reversing it. Mass
mass
is
will be
always same. Okay,
mass
it
will be same and weight will be different.
different. Yes, because weight is the pull, na, with which the Earth or the Moon attracts the object towards itself. Okay, so weight is different on different planet. Munib, now rest of the pages you can send later. Switch on your camera, everyone. Because I can see only Safia, Muazzam and Mudabbir in the class. So everyone, please switch on your camera. Munib, send him later. Amina, Abdullah, Ahmad and Humaira, please switch on your camera. Okay, so second difference is mass is same at all the places, whereas weight is different and depends on the force with which the object is pulled towards another object. Okay, what is the third? Third is what is a device which is used to measure mass and used to measure weight? Tell me the
Ma'am,
third
Newton.
device, not unit. Okay. What
Ma'am,
is the device?
measure, okay, Newton, ma'am, there is spring balance, something.
Yeah,
Correct.
spring balance.
Weight is measured using Newton
Spring
meter,
balance.
force meter, or spring balance. Any one name you can say.
And ma'am, kg is measured with that, ma'am,
And
that
ma'am, beam balance to
Beam
measure
balance.
mass.
Yes, mass is measured using beam balance, and it is measured in unit. What is the unit of mass? Kg. And what is the unit of weight? What is the unit of weight? Umaira,
Huh?
in which unit do you measure weight? Weight is measured in?
Newton.
Yes, weight is measured in Newton. Yes. So how many differences we did? First one, mass is amount of, I think 5 differences. Mass is amount of matter contained in a body, and weight is the force with which an object is pulled towards Earth. Okay, first difference. Second one, mass is measured in kg and weight is measured in Newton.
Newton.
Okay, and Safia, just
Third.
mute yourself. There is a background noise coming. Mute yourself. Yeah. Okay. So second one is weight is measured in Newton and mass is measured in kgs. Third one,
what was the first difference?
first is mass is definition. Mass is amount of matter contained in an object, and weight is the force with which Earth attracts an object towards itself. Okay, so these are the two definitions. Second one, unit. Third one, mass is measured using beam balance and weight is measured using spring balance. And what is the fourth one? Mass remains same at all over the place, and weight differs according
And
to
this was the second one, no?
any sequence. You can put any sequence. Okay. First, always put the definition. Rest of the points can be put in any sequence. So these are the point of differences between mass and weight. Today, Sakleen has not joined. Yeah, he has not joined. Okay, so open page number 119 of your book. I gave you the true and false in homework, so that I'm not doing. There is a table on page 119. Copy the table. 1 liter bottle of water. This table, can you see? This table. Okay. So here they have given you one example. 1 liter bottle of water weighs 1 kg. You remember I gave you one formula of weight. Do you remember the formula of weight? What is the formula of weight? Anyone?
Weight is equal to m into g.
Yes, weight is equal to m into g, where m is the mass and g is the
Gravity.
gravitational acceleration or acceleration due to gravity. And weight differs because g is different at all different places. On earth, g will be same. On moon, g will be different. So the value of g on earth, anyone remembers what is that? Also I gave you in the last class. What is the value of g on earth, small g?
Cats are cats, but people are scared of the cat.
Remember?
Silly cat, isn't it? Or smelly cat.
Safia, can you make me the host? Yeah, anyone remembers what is G? G was done in the last class, Saklen.
Gravity.
Gravitational acceleration or acceleration due to gravity. And the value of G is 10 meter per second square for Earth. Value of G is, okay, I'll write it down again. See, every class I'm repeating it, but you don't make notes. So that is why you forget it. You have to make a notebook where you have to make notes and all, so that you remember every class. I have to repeat everything again because you forget it. It's fine, but see, W is equal to, this is the formula of weight. W is equal to M into G, where M is mass, W is called the weight. And if I'm talking about weight on Earth, if I'm talking about weight on Earth, then G ki value is, this is acceleration due to gravity or acceleration due to gravity. So as the name suggests, gravity is different at different planets. Okay. So G ki value on Earth is, G on Earth is 10 meter per second square. So on Earth, your weight will be same. You weigh, take your weight on in Mumbai, or take your weight in Delhi, take your weight in America, wherever you take your weight will be same, because G on Earth is approximately 10 meter per second square. But when you go on moon, your weight will be less than, the weight on Earth. Weight on Earth is greater than weight on moon. This does not mean that you have lost weight, this does not mean ki you have lost weight. You have not lost mass. Mass is same. Okay. Even if you go to space, ऐसा तो होगा कि खाना बंद कर दिया और mass कम हो गया. It doesn't happen. Mass will be same, but your weight changes. So weight is different because G is different. Because G on moon is less than G on Earth. And I told you what is G? G is acceleration due to gravity. Means the amount of force with which it is pulled down towards Earth or towards any planet. Okay. So is this clear? So if suppose, Amina, what is anyone tell me your mass? What is your mass? What is your mass? Or just take your mass. How much is it? 40 kg, 50 kg? What is it? 30 kg? Okay, you say it weight. Tell me, what is your weight? 45. Okay, Amina. It is 45. So this is basically in kgs. So this is your mass. Okay. This is your mass, because I told you mass is measured in kg. Now, what is your weight on Earth? Weight on Earth will be, your mass is 45. Multiply it with 10, which is 10 is equal to G on Earth is 10. So your weight is 450 Newton. Is it clear, Amina? Your weight is 450 Newton and your mass is 45 kgs. Is it clear? Now when you go
Ma'am, I guess mine is 40.
So yours will be 400 Newton. Multiply it with 10. your weight will be 400 Newton. Okay, so weight is measured in Newton because weight is the force, and mass is measured in kg because mass remains same. Whatever matter is contained in your body, it will be same either on moon or on earth. It will be same. So mass will be same, but G is different on moon. G is different. It is less. So your weight on Amina's weight on moon will be less than 450. How much it will be? It is 1/6 divided by 6. Your weight will be that much quantity on moon. Okay, is it clear? So that is the background of weight and this thing. So now when we come to this page number 108, what is it? The table is there. 1 liter of bottle of water. Under that, everyone put your weight and in mass in kg and weight in Newton. So Amina ka to I have already done. 45 kg you will write, and weight will be. It is on page number 119. The table is there. Copy the table. 1 liter bottle of water is given. Huh? 1 liter bottle of water. Can you see that table?
Yes, ma'am.
So 1 liter of water ke niche just write down your weight, which is actually your mass. Your mass is how much? Safia, for you it is 40 kg. So write down 40 kg mass, and weight will be multiply mass with 10.
And like this?
Ma'am, you should write it in the book only, ma'am.
Yes, in the book only. Where is it? I cannot see, Safia.
Okay, sorry, ma'am.
Top bottom, top mein. Object ke niche your name, write down your name, and you have not written anything, Safia. Have you written anything? Show it again. It's not clear, not focusing.
Acha, ma'am. Wait, ma'am.
It's blank.
1 second.
Ma'am, if my mass will be 45 kg, then my weight
Ma'am, now?
Not there, Safia. Write down your name where you have written 40, na? Write
Huh?
down your name where you have written 40. Where you have written 40, na? There you write your name. Next column you write your weight, means 40 kg. That is your mass. Under mass you will write mass. Okay?
Wow, it's the right answer.
Can you see this?
Best, Daddy Mustafa. Tell me three
Here your name, then
First your
weight.
name, then mass,
And in the
and
third
then
block?
your weight. Okay? All of you know your mass now? Everyone know?
Ma'am, in weight what we have mass is 45 kg, then
Yeah, tell me.
weight what we have to write?
For weight, you have to write, what is the formula of weight? Mass into G. G ki
Ma'am, if
value
my
are given.
mass is 45
Yes, your mass is 45 kg and your weight is
45 Newton,
450 Newton. Okay, 450 Newton, right? Is it clear, Amina?
Yes.
Okay, rest everyone. Farhana, what is your mass and what is your weight?
Now, you know, these are called myths. Myth means that people say that bats are.
Is it clear to you all or not? Munir, is it clear? What is your mass? What is your weight? Tell me your weight.
33 kg.
That is your mass.
Ma'am, my weight is 330 Newton.
Yes, 330 Newton. So it is clear to you all. Now there is another table.
And what do I write in the third one?
Third one, you will multiply your mass with 10 and you will write your weight in Newtons. N you have to write. Okay. Weight will be in
See,
Newton.
ma'am. First name, then
Yes.
weight, and then we have to multiply it with 10.
Yes. Second column is your mass. Okay. Still we are confusing in mass and weight. Second column is your mass. When you are writing in kg, that is your mass. Okay. Okay. Next table, just go through the next table. All the planets' name are given. Uranus, Jupiter. Okay. Mars, Mercury, Earth, Saturn, Venus, and Neptune. Mass compared to Earth means Earth with comparison. In comparison to Earth, the masses are given, masses of planet. Now I told you, more is the mass of the planet, more will be the force of gravity, or more will be the weight on that planet. Okay, so rank the force of gravity. So which one will have highest force of gravity? Tell me, which one will have highest force of gravity? Compare it.
Saturn.
Where is Saturn?
And no, Jupiter.
Oh, Jupiter is 316. See,
Oh, right, ma'am. Jupiter.
mass
Yes,
of
yes.
Jupiter is 316 times mass
Yes,
of
ma'am,
Earth.
Jupiter, ma'am.
So
Because
first will
Jupiter is
be
the biggest
Jupiter.
planet.
Then second will be Saturn.
Saturn.
And what will be the third one?
Neptune.
Neptune, then Uranus.
Ma'am, so we write
Yeah,
1,
just
2,
write
3.
1, 2, 3. Ranking you have to write. One is Jupiter, second is Saturn, third is Neptune, fourth is Uranus.
Mars.
No, fourth is Uranus, na?
No, ma'am. Mars.
Yes, ma'am, fourth is Uranus. Yes, ma'am, and fifth is Mars.
Fourth is
Fifth is
Uranus,
Mars.
fifth is Mars, and which one is sixth? Tell me. Sixth
Earth.
is Earth
Earth,
only.
Earth, ma'am, Earth.
Yes.
Then
And
seventh is Venus.
seventh is Venus, and eighth is, where is Mercury? Yes, eighth one is Mercury. Last one is Mercury. Okay, so least weight will be
sixth
on
one?
Mercury and maximum weight will be on Jupiter.
Ma'am, what
Yes,
is the
Amina?
sixth one?
Sixth one. Tell her what is the sixth rank.
Earth, Earth.
Sixth is Earth. Yes.
Ma'am, what are the second and third one?
Which one is the highest? See, na? Sequence. Find it out yourself. It is ascending order. It is descending order of mass. So highest first one is Jupiter. Second one is Saturn. Okay. Now next page, coming to 121.
Mercury, right?
Yes, the least weight, the least mass of Mercury, and that is why least weight. You will weigh least on Mercury. Okay. Okay, now see another table on page 121. Here what is given? Force of gravity per kg. Okay, that means this is value of G. Just write down G over there. Where it is written force of gravity per kg, that is actually G for all planets. Small g. Gravitational acceleration. Okay. So Mercury ka G hai 4. So Amina, can you find out your weight then on Mercury? If your yahan pe your mass is 45. Your mass is 45. Mercury pe what will be your mass? Tell me. Mercury pe
We'll
what?
have to multiply
45.
by
multiply 11, the number that
Right.
Ma'am, mass will be same. Weight
Mass
will
will be same. Yes, mass will be same. So suppose, okay, I'm taking Safia's mass. Okay, Safia's mass is 40 kg. Okay, so this is your mass. Okay, mass on Mercury, mass. This is mass on Earth. Okay, so mass on Mercury will be how much? How much? Same.
4
Because
kg.
mass- no, 40 only because mass remains same.
Sorry, weight will be.
Weight will be different. Now weight is equal to mg. What is G on Mercury? It is given G ki value is 4.
4.
G is equal to 4 on Mercury. On Mercury. Okay. So what is the weight on Mercury? Weight on Mercury will be 40 into 4. What will be the what will be the unit?
160.
160. Okay. And what is weight on Earth? Weight on Earth is 40 into how much?
400 Newton. 400, ma'am.
10. So 400. See, your weight has decreased on, if you go on Mercury, your weight is 160 Newton. And if you are on Earth, your weight is 400 Newton. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे क्या हो गया? Slimming नहीं हुआ. Okay? कोई exercise करके you have not slimmed down. This is your because of G. Okay? So it is not that 400 say you got to 160 Newton without doing any exercise, just going to space. Okay? It doesn't happen
And
like
G
that.
is equal to gravitational acceleration, right?
Yeah, or you can say in your book it is written force of gravity per kg. Also you can write, because what is it? F is equal to W is equal to mg, or G is equal to W by M. So you can say force per unit
Ma'am.
mass. So you can say
Ma'am,
that.
this is only for those who have 40 kg, no?
हाँ, for 40 kg तुम्हारे लिए अलग रहेगा. Okay, for every other people have, according to your weight it will be different. So you can see over here planet Mercury पे 4 है and weight will be 160 Newton. weight is 160 Newton, right? Venus पे G is 9, so write down G over the top, okay? G लिख दो so that it is clear that it is value of G. And weight is 360. So you can see that Earth पे देखो, Earth पे they have written 10. I told you Earth ka we'll need Earth only because all the calculations we'll do on Earth. So Earth ka G you have to remember always. Rest of the G you don't need to remember. But you should know that weight is less on Mercury and weight is more on Earth. And see, moon ka bhi G is given. Moon is 1.66. So moon pe weight is 180 Newton. You can see moon pe minimum hai. Lesser than
Not
Mercury.
180, ma'am. It is only 80 on moon.
Sorry, only 80. So it is minimum. It is least. Matlab minimum, lesser than Mercury
Ma'am,
also.
Most will be on Jupiter.
Yes, because we have done na most Jupiter ka mass is greatest, so wahan pe weight will be more because G is more. ठीक है? Weight depends on G, and you can see G is 25 on Jupiter. On Earth, G is 10. Okay, because we have to multiply M with G to get it the weight. Okay. Okay, so what is our mass on every planet? So you can find out side में एक और column बनाओ and write down your or mass on every planet, not your. How will you find out mass? अगर weight given है and G is given, how will you find out mass? Can anyone tell me? Just a mathematical question. Muazzam, can you try? If weight is given and G is given, how will you find out mass?
So, ma'am, it will be
multiply
weight
it.
upon G.
Correct. So it will be weight upon G. So what you have to do, 160 upon 4 will be the mass. So in every case, just find out that whether you are getting the same mass or not. 360 upon 9, are you getting the same thing? 400 by 10, are you getting the same thing? I think you should get 40 in each case. So this shows that you are getting same thing, Farhana. So that means mass remains same. On whichever planet you go, on whichever satellite you go, mass will remain same, but weight differs because it depends on small g. Okay. So you can see that amazing fact. On Mercury, an elephant will weigh less than half its weight on Earth. On Moon, you may be able to lift an elephant. Is it clear? When you go to Moon, you are able to lift an elephant because elephant is so lighter on Moon. Okay, so it's, you can see in the next page coming.
Ma'am, the news will fall in whole earth, ma'am, that one man has lifted an elephant.
You have to mention on Moon. Okay, when you say on Earth, then it is not possible. But when you go to Moon, your weight is so less. Okay, and the elephant's weight is also less. Okay, so next page, coming to next page, it is page 122. What unit of measurement is mass measured in? Humera, what is the unit in which you measure mass? Write down the answer, rest of you.
On page 122.
Page 122. What is the unit?
Kilogram.
Yes, kg. What unit is weight measured in? Amina?
Newton.
Unit of weight? Newton, yes. So Newton is equal to, you can see weight in Newton is equal to mass in kg into 10. That is the weight on Earth. What is the relationship between kg and gram? All of you know that 1 kg is 1000 gram. Okay. And 1000 kg is 1 ton, 1 metric ton. So these are the measurements. Which unit, what unit do we use to measure our mass? We have already done kg. What unit? Okay. Okay, the pictures are given using the word bank right below each of these objects. What unit of measurement you will measure it in? Train ka weight.
Ma'am, but there are only 3, ma'am.
4 pictures are there.
Ma'am, there are 3 of them.
So feather and petal you'll measure in grams, na?
Yes, petal will be in milligrams होना चाहिए वैसे तो. Okay, because they have written grams, so you can take it in grams, but actually petal is so light, you measure it in milligrams. Okay, train, which unit you will measure train?
Metric tons.
Yes, metric tons. Feather, grams.
Gram.
Crab.
Human.
And man ka weight?
kg.
Yeah. Okay, page number
feathers?
123.
Kilogram, right?
Feather is gram.
Huh?
No, kilogram बहुत heavy है. Feather is very light. So you will measure it in grams.
What unit is metric ton?
Where?
You said that you have to measure the train in metric tons.
Man.
Not audible, Amina. Which question you are asking? Man, petal. Which unit?
You said that you have to measure train in metric tons, right? That unit. So what,
Yeah, metric ton.
what unit is that?
Huh? Anyone can explain because her voice is not audible to me.
What
Yeah.
unit is metric ton?
Yes, ton is also 1 metric ton is 1000 kg. So if you have to measure very heavy object, so you will use ton. Okay.
Man.
Man, kg.
kg.
Man, woman, child, anybody is measured in kg only. Okay. अगर बेबी होगा तो यूजुअल तो भी then also you baby also 1 kg 2 kg 3 kg का होता
So
है.
we write kg.
Newborn is 2 kg 3 kg. Newborn babies are 2 kgs.
So we write kg, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Kettle is gram.
Kg, kilogram. Kg means kilogram.
Kettle is in grams, right?
Feather in grams. Yes.
Kettle also in grams.
Petal also grams or milligrams you can say. Okay. Now page number 123, 3 questions are there. Do it in your homework. Can you explain what mass is? So mass, you have to write amount of matter contained in an object, which I told you in the beginning. What unit mass is measured in? What unit weight is measured in? Simple, you already know. Now coming to investigating forces, you already know what are the types of forces we have done. So you know in water, what are the forces acting on the object in floating on surface of water? What are
Ma'am,
the
can you
forces?
explain?
Upthrust force.
So that is upthrust,
Ma'am,
which
Can
I'm
you
asking.
explain what
Answer
mass
you gave.
is? Amount of matter contained in an object, right?
Mass is amount of matter contained in an object.
No,
Yes. Okay. So see here. Suppose I told you to do this experiment. In a bucket of water, fill it half and take a mug, okay, and try to push it downwards, okay. You push it down, it comes up on its own, okay.
Ma'am, but it only happens when the mug is like upside down, ma'am.
Correct. When you fill it with water, it will go and sink down, okay. It will go and sink at the bottom, right? It happens
Ma'am,
like
I have one question, ma'am.
yeah.
Ma'am, they say, ma'am, like the mug when goes it in, when we push it with our hand and when it goes, ma'am, I have observed, ma'am, some of the space where in the mug is filled with air. There is no water in that, ma'am. Why that happens?
So when the mug is empty and you are pushing it down like this, okay? So you push till here, till the time the water has not gone inside or water is half filled. What happens? This water, this pushes the empty mug upwards, okay? So you try this thing, you will feel a force which is force coming from the water, which is pushing the mug upwards, okay. So this force is called as upthrust. Now what happens here? Upthrust is a force which is pushing upwards. So the direction of force is upwards, but it happens only in water, okay. And you know that all the object has got weight acting downwards, right? You know that all the object has weight which is always acting downwards. Why? Because force of gravity is downwards, right? Do you agree with this or not? If any object is on the surface of water, the weight is acting downwards. I'm drawing this force diagram. So weight is always acting downwards, and one upward force is there which is acting upwards, and it is called as upthrust, okay. It is called as upthrust, and because of this the object floats. Now when I say when your weight becomes greater than upthrust, that means when the mug is filled with water, तो mug का weight ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, right? When the mug is filled with water, Munib, the weight of, so it will be more. तो So what happens when weight is greater than upthrust, ये नीचे का force ज्यादा हो जाएगा, तो the object will go and sink at the bottom. Is it clear? Or when,
Ma'am,
yeah,
I'm saying when I push the mug upside down and lower it till the water, I touch the last of the bucket.
हाँ.
But ma'am, in the mug there is some space at the top.
What happens to the mug? You tell me first. Mug goes up or it remains at the bottom?
No, ma'am, I push it with my hand. I don't move my hand then. But ma'am, I have observed that a little space is left with air. There is no water coming there.
So air bubble is there, na? Because water has also got air inside it. Na? Oxygen is there. Air bubble might go because you are when you are putting mug upside down, air is there in the mug, right?
Yes. Yes.
So when you are putting it inside, some air remains trapped in it. Is it clear? So that is why you get a sound, na, bubble sound. You get a bubble sound. So that is because air is making the sound with water. Is it?
Ma'am, first they used to like go in water like that only, no? First, when the submarines were not there, they used to go like that only. There was a big container, and then a man used to there, but there was some space left, no? There he could breathe, and his half.
Then they go.
His only head was there, and half.
Correct. So we now also we swim like that also. That only, no? How do we swim?
Yes, yes.
We swim, you take out your head outside to breathe and then you move inside, right? So when you breathe inside water, you get that sound, bubble sound, good sound, because air, you are taking it inside. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? So that is
Yes,
why.
ma'am.
So what I am explaining, whenever in water or in any liquid, an object is there, two types of forces act on the object. What are the two forces which act on the object, Amina? Whenever an object, yes. What are the two forces? Tell me.
Upthrust force and gravitational force.
Correct. Upthrust and gravitational, and both the forces are acting in opposite direction. Okay. So whenever your weight is more than upthrust, the object will move down, and when your upthrust is more than weight, your object will move up. Okay, so the same thing happens when you put an empty mug inside and you are pushing. That is why, Munib, you had to use your force to push it down. When you leave your hand, the mug will come up. Okay, what is going on, Munib? Something else chatting going on because Sakleen is not there, Ahmad is not there. So I feel that you people are chatting.
Ma'am, this Nusfira is sitting forward of me now. Ma'am, their class is going on.
Okay. Okay. So please pay attention because then next class you forget and then when I ask you questions.
I mean, water, there are two forces acting, right? Upthrust and gravitational.
Yeah. Water is?
In water, there are upthrust and gravitational force are acting, right?
Both the forces are acting, but object will sink or float depending on the amount of weight or upthrust. Okay, you know that iron needle sink in a glass of water, you know that, but a plastic bottle cap, if you put it on the surface of water, it will float. Why? Because plastic cap ka weight is less than upthrust, so that is why it floats. Less than or equal to, you can say. And agar weight is greater, like iron nail mein weight is greater than upthrust, so weight niche wala force is greater, so it will sink it, so the object will sink. Okay, so two types of forces are there. You have to see which force is greater. Agar yahan pe great ye bada arrow hai, see, bigger arrow means greater force, smaller arrow means smaller force. Okay, I told you the direction like this. Agar ye hai and this is this. So this is a big force, big magnitude. This is a small magnitude. Okay. You know that force is represented by an arrow. So I am representing the forces by arrow. So this is an important force, upthrust, which acts in water. Okay. And it is always, it will be pushing it upwards. Okay. Because of this water, there is a force and you can experience the force when you put something in water. You will see that some force is pushing the your hand upwards. Yeah, tell me.
upthrust will only be there in water.
In liquids, it will be there in liquids. It is there in air also, we say, but in air we say air resistance. Okay, we don't say upthrust is very less. So air may we consider air resistance, but in water we have upthrust. Okay, water means liquid, consider it liquid. I always say water liquid ki jagah. Okay, so this is what we are doing in your exercise also. So this was the exercise, investigating forces. So they have explained the same thing. Okay. Okay, so page number 129. No, not 129. Page number 128. Which force pulls object down to the earth? Abdullah Saqib, which force pulls object down to
Wait,
the
ma'am,
earth?
wait.
Yes. Which force pushes back against gravity?
Contact force?
Which force? Contact we have not done yet. Not here. Which force pushes back against gravity means upwards, which will be pushing it. It can be
Ma'am,
upthrust,
air resistance,
can be yes, air resistance. It can be upthrust also. Okay, that is also against gravity, na? Because gravity ka force is going downwards, upthrust is upwards. Okay. The direction of the arrow shows it.
The force that pushes back against gravity is upthrust.
Yeah. Yeah, come again, Amina.
Force that pushes back against gravity is upthrust force.
Force against gravity, yes, upthrust or air resistance also. See, in the last question, draw arrows on the diagram to show forces on the car. What forces you will draw? Okay, I'll draw it over here. You tell me where will I draw the forces? Okay, the car.
Ma'am, one arrow down.
Okay. Now, suppose this is the front side. So this side car is moving, right? So tell me.
Ma'am, downward
Arrow.
because the gravity is pulling.
What is this?
Gravitational force.
So I'll write it as weight. Okay. What else is there?
Ma'am, frictional force is also there when it is moving ahead.
Yeah. So this is a frictional force, but it will be smaller in size because more force is forward because it is moving in this direction. Okay. So this is force applied by the engine because the car is moving forward. This is a frictional force making it backward. One more force is there which is called as normal reaction. Okay. So there are 4 forces acting on it. Remember I told you.
Ma'am, what is normal reaction?
Normal reaction is a reactionary force. For example, this is the object kept on a table. Okay. Everyone just mute yourself. I think some background. Yeah. So see, suppose an object is kept on the table. What are the forces acting? It is not moving. So one force is acting down. Correct. So gravitational is weight, and this is called as normal reaction. Normal reaction is a force which is always there and perpendicular to the object. So my car is like this. So perpendicular means 90 degrees. So this is a normal reaction. Like gravity.
Like when an object is stable, that is normal reaction.
There is always a normal reaction. A stable object may be rahega, moving object may be rahega. But you have to remember, a normal reaction is perpendicular to the surface of the object and weight is perpendicular to the gravity. Okay? जैसे मेरा ये है, a car is moving like this. Okay? तो यहाँ पे normal reaction is इसके ऊपर 90 degree. This is my normal reaction. Okay? And weight is ground पे 90 degree. So this is my weight. Is it clear? This is not there in your syllabus, but I am explaining you. Ki normal reaction is always perpendicular to the surface and weight is always perpendicular to the ground.
Ma'am, contact force, ma'am.
Contact force, I'm coming to it just after this. So I'll explain you what are contact.
What is the meaning of contact?
Normal reaction.
No, contact.
Yes, ma'am. What happens in normal reaction?
Normal reaction is actually reactionary force. Okay, Newton gave one law which we will be doing later, that to every action, means whatever action is taking place, there is equal and opposite reaction. So same way यहाँ पे weight है, weight is acting downwards, तो इसका opposite reaction is normal reaction. So it is, फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे कि तुम्हारा बुक है स्टेशनरी, ये कैसे स्टेशनरी रहेगा? एक फोर्स, अगर ओनली वन फोर्स इज एक्टिंग तो इट शुड फॉल डाउन ना. जैसे कि बॉल मूविंग डाउन, ओनली वन फोर्स इज एक्टिंग, इट इज मूविंग डाउन, और अनबैलेंस्ड फोर्स इज देयर. So there is a stability because of the normal reaction, which is an equal and opposite force, and it is balancing the weight. Is it clear? So this is your normal reaction. So you just remember कि normal reaction हमेशा surface के ऊपर होता है and it is perpendicular always. हमेशा reaction with the surface you can say. And why normal? Normal means 90 degree. Okay, perpendicular perpendicular means 90 degrees, so normal. So I'm saying this as normal reaction. Normal reaction means it is perpendicular to the surface. So यही नाम दिया हुआ है इसका. Is it clear? Weight and normal reaction. Clear to you all?
And what is the meaning of perpendicular?
Perpendicular means 90 degree angle. This is 90 degree na? Perpendicular means this is perpendicular. 90 degree पता है ना? 90 degree geometry. Is it clear, Amina? So you know this is 60 degree. This is 90 degree. ऐसा करके protector से बनाते हैं ना? So this is 90 degree. So ये surface पे 90 degree normal reaction है, और अर्थ के ऊपर 90 डिग्री बनाता है, which is weight. Okay, so ये चार forces लगेंगे. I'll make it again. Suppose this is a car, so this is an applied force F. This is a small, छोटा सा बनाओ इसको, frictional force F, small f. This is a weight acting.
Gravitational force and normal reaction.
हाँ, and normal, उसको R भी लिख सकते हैं, N भी लिख सकते हैं. So these are the four forces, and this is the force diagram. I told you कि we have to always draw the force diagram, क्योंकि force is not visible. Force दिखता नहीं है. The effects are seen. So force को we'll draw it as a arrow diagram and force diagram. So this is called as force diagram to make clear where the forces are acting. Okay. This is a force diagram, also called as free body diagram. Okay, so in your book only you can make arrows and find out what are the diagrams. Okay, the 129, ये तीनों questions you can do on your own. Friction we'll study later. अभी सिर्फ ये कर लो. If forces are invisible, how can you show them? So how can you show them? By the arrow and the direction that the head of the arrow shows the direction of force. What does the size of the arrow show? What does the size of arrow show? Tell me, Safia. Size of the arrow क्या बताता है? What does this thing
Can I
show?
say?
Small and big.
So you will say it. Yeah, tell me, Munif. What does it define?
How much greater force is there?
So you have to tell it that magnitude of force.
Magnitude, how much more magnitude or how much less
So you just say that defines the magnitude. The length of the arrow shows the magnitude of force.
Ma'am, length or thickness?
Length. Thickness नहीं होता है force में. Just length. Length
Ma'am,
and
it is given, ma'am. See, in 129 only. We
Hmm.
draw thick arrow to show bigger force, a thin arrow to show weaker force.
But normally we show a longer arrow and smaller arrows. Okay, this concept we use more. Okay, this one.
Yes.
Not thick and thin arrow, क्योंकि while drawing you cannot make a thin or thick. So long and short comparison is easier. Okay. So magnitude of force is shown by length of the arrow or thickness of the arrow. Okay. So that much we'll do from the book, and whatever questions we have left, that is your homework. So complete till here all the questions. Okay. And the next class we'll do contact and non-contact forces and balance and imbalance force, means unbalanced force. Okay, is it clear? So who will revise what we did in today's class? What we did?
That arrow.
We did about upthrust force.
Yes. What about first weight and
We did what the size of the arrow shows.
Yes, so you did about the magnitude and direction of force
Yes,
and how
ma'am.
it is
Many
represented in the
forces
diagram.
are. How many forces
How
are
to draw, how to draw the force diagram, that also we did. How
Yes.
to draw a force diagram and an object. Okay, so any object is given, how will you draw force diagram? That should be clear to you. And और थोड़ा clear होगा when we do more number of forces on balance and unbalanced forces. ठीक है? So is it clear, everyone? Fine. Okay, so complete the pending work in science textbook, and that is all for today. Bye, everyone.